Welcome to the 6 o'clock news at 5 with your anchors Raul Duke and Lars Hobelhoff, meteorologist Larry Jones, weather correspondent Dick Helms, sports correspondent Jacques Johansson, and our sports analyst, the coach.
Welcome to the 6 o'clock news at 5, where we bring you the news an hour early. I'm Lars Hobelhoff.
And I'm Raul Duke.
And now for our top news stories.
Action movie hero Arnold Schwarzenegger, a political novice, is poised to tackle his toughest role yet, governor. With his decisive victory in the California recall race, Schwarzenegger, a Republican, opened up with a 1 million vote lead over his nearest challenger, Cruz Bustamante. Schwarzenegger's victory was much more decisive than any political analyst thought. Arnold will take office within 10 days of the official vote certification, which must be completed by November 15th. Bustamante will stay in office as California's lieutenant governor. Well, Sean, what do you think about that?
Actually, Raul, I'm kind of glad that he won as governor. Just by watching his political debates, it looks like he's in this one for the people.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first, but then I watched some of the arguments on TV, saw he had some good points, and I support him now.
I think he's going to make a great governor. And now for some international news. China has confirmed that it is planning to launch its first manned spaceflight at an appropriate time between October 15th and 17th. The announcement was made Friday by an unidentified official in charge of the country's manned space program, the state-run Yinhuan news agency reported. In other news, the Israeli army announced Thursday that it will close the West Bank and Gaza Strip during the Jewish New Year holiday. Rosh Hashanah, which begins on Friday at sunset and ends at sunset on Sunday. This story comes after a skirmish that broke out prior to the closing, in which one Israeli soldier and 4 Palestinian militants were killed. Now a little sports update from the coach. Let's go to Coach's Corner.
You can't use your hands in football! Why do you think they call it football? Welcome to Coach's Corner with me, Coach. I'm going to bring you some local and national sports today, as well as an interview and maybe some predictions at the end of our segment. And now on to national sports. In Major League Baseball news, the Twins beat the Yankees 3-1 in the first part of their American League playoff series. In National League news, the Cubs beat the Braves 4-2. Now for football. Denver beat Detroit 20-16, and Indiana beat New Orleans 55-21, which might help you if you have Peyton Manning on your fantasy football team, like me. And now for some local news. Fountain Hills beat Chino Valley in their homecoming 44-14. And recently, the Fountain Hills volleyball team went down to Rio Rico, or Mexico, and beat them in 4 games. Jacques Johansson, my sports correspondent, is on location with the Falcon football team at Falcon Field. He is interviewing the Korean wall of our defensive line, BJ Park and David De Bruin. Jacques, what do you have for us?
Hi, this is Jacques Johansson with the 6 o'clock news, interviewing the Korean wall, consisting of David De Bruin and BJ Park. David, what are your thoughts on homecoming?
Well, yeah, homecoming win was a great experience. You know, it's always good to win your homecoming. Everyone's in the stands, everyone's cheering for you. It was a fun game. You know, I met some old buddies from last year. I destroyed them, you know, but I still met them. We destroyed a lot of people. Me and the Korean wall busted one in for the touchdown, representing, and you know, it was a good game. Lots of fun, lots of hitting, lots of TDs.
Good. Now I'm with BJ Park, and BJ, what are your thoughts about tomorrow's game with Queen Creek?
Well, we have been prepared. We've been prepared for war, and we're gonna take them and snap them at the knees, and we're gonna win that game.
That's the way Asians play.
That's good to hear, BJ. Do you guys think I can get a quick demonstration of what's going to happen in tomorrow's game?
Yeah, what do you think, BJ? Yeah?
그냥 하자.
알았어.
죽어! 가자!
frightening.